Welcome to Better Questions. So, in life, a lot of times we don't need better answers. We need to ask better questions to get to the better answers. And there's one person that I know that can ask really good questions, and that's Barry. So, if you ever
Oh,
want to
thank you
get
for that.
into a question battle, please phone Barry. He will gladly ask you all the questions to give you all the answers to everything that you need to know. Um, he's really talented with that. So, with
Uh,
that, Barry, what are people doing out there now that is keeping them one step further away from achieving success or the identity that they want to achieve?
oh, that's a really powerful question. That in itself is a great question, just so by the way. So thank you for that, JP. And this is something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I've shared this with so many people for so many years. That the quality of your life is determined by the quality of questions that you ask. And and I first need to just create some perspective around that. First things first, in the coaching industry, I mean, we've been training coaches for over a decade. And one of the key things that we teach coaches is the quality of the answer depends on the quality of the question.
Yes.
So if you want to start getting different or better outcomes or better answers in life, you need to start asking better questions.
Mhm.
But here's the thing, and I really want you to think about this. In your own life, you constantly asking yourself questions. But we ask questions like, why am I so unhappy and frustrated? Why am I always the black sheep in the family? Why does nobody like me? Those are really negative questions that you ask yourself. And if that's the question you ask yourself, then you're also going to answer yourself in relation. So instead of asking, why am I always so unhappy and it feels like my life is falling apart? If you change the question to, what specifically is it that I can do that will help me create the outcome that I deserve to have in my life?
Yes.
Can you hear that both are questions? The one is just a question, why am I so unhappy? The other question is, what should I do more of that makes me happy? Or
Yes.
what is it that I can do differently in order to get a different outcome? Or what was the last 5 things that I did that made me extremely happy and that I know I should do more of? You see, all of those are just better questions.
Yes.
But I want you to think about this. If I ask the second question, if I ask myself, what specifically do I need to do in order to start creating a better outcome for myself in life?
Mm.
Can we all please get some agreement that the response that I will get from myself is actually a solution to resolving what seems to be my current problem?
Mhm.
Life is all about better questions.
That's really true. That's really true. And in the comment section, what questions have you been asking yourself? And in coaching, we teach to ask questions with the five, like what, when, where, how, and
Who?
who. You know,
That's it.
so we don't want to ask why, because why leads to whining. So it will it you the a why question is not a great question. And we've also been taught that in school. Why is your homework not done? Why are you doing that? So it's always why. But if you start asking the questions with who do I need to be to change this, is a much better question. When will
Absolutely.
I start changing this? Is a great question. So what needs to change in me to be able to fix this problem? So I think that gives us more specifics, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like the more specific
absolutely.
we can answer a question, the better result and the better plan or the better outcome we can formulate or achieve.
That's
Um,
it.
so
Absolutely. And here's maybe something that I want to add to that, JP, because I've
yeah,
actually never thought about it that way. Thank you so
yeah,
much for that.
okay,
The who, what, where, when, and how questions makes it specific. And there's a beautiful saying that says, what you cannot measure, you cannot control. The moment I get specific about it, I can actually measure it. And if I can measure it, I can control it. And that means I'm taking back my authority.
yes,
So instead of saying, why am I so unhappy? ask what specifically is making me unhappy.
That's it.
When do I feel unhappy? Who makes me feel unhappy?
Yes.
Where do I normally feel that unhappy feeling? And here it's a completely different response.
Yeah.
Now I can measure it. Because I can measure it, I can control it. It's taking back my authority.
Yes. Yes. And for the parents watching this, try and next time when the children do something, don't ask, why did you do that? What made you do that? Who made you do that?
What do you
And then
think
they're
you
gonna
can
go,
do
you
differently?
daddy. Yeah, so
Oh,
guys, please share with us questions that you've been asking yourself, and share with us what you think is a great question. We would like to see what it is that people are asking themselves out there, and how do you answer that question? What would be your answer to that question as well? I think it would be a great way for us to to see how people are thinking out there. But in today's episode, the main thing goes about ask yourself better questions to get a better outcome. Um, the better the question, the better the outcome, the better the life. Happy life, happy life.
I can share with you that I've actually shared in the community.
Yes,
Let me
yes,
just open it up and check. I think just today I've posted, yes, I've posted in the
yes,
community 10 powerful identity questions you can ask yourself.
yes,
And guys, go check it out. There's actually 10 really great questions you can ask yourself. Something like, who am I being that is creating the life that I have today? What story about myself am I still believing? You know, those are really good questions
that's a good
to be
question.
asking yourself.
Yes,
What identity have I outgrown but continue to hold on to? Those are really good questions to ask yourself. Okay.
that's a really
So
good
there's a
question.
whole bunch of great questions for you. Go check them out in the community.
Yes, yes, perfect. Thank you, very, thank you for that, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you inside the community. If you are watching this YouTube or on any other social media platform, please go to school or check down below. We will have a link to our school community. We've got a I Am Tribe, we've got a I Am Academy, and a I Am Network. So please go check out all of them. They all are free to enter. Please join the conversations and get involved. We would love to see you there. Thank you.
That's
Bye.
it. Have a great day. Ciao, ciao.